My name is Emily. I am 20 years old. I live in a small house. With my father, my stepmother, and my stepsister Lucy. People think I am lucky. They see a family. They see a roof. They see food on the table. But they do not see what happens inside these walls. My mother died when I was very young. I barely remember her voice. But I remember how safe I felt when she held my hand. After she passed away, my father tried his best. He worked long hours. He raised me alone. For a while, we were close. Very close. Then he married again. At first, I hoped things would be better. I wanted a new beginning. But from the first day, my stepmother looked at me differently. Not with anger. Not with kindness. But with cold eyes. She loved Lucy deeply. She protected her. She spoiled her. Lucy never had to lift a finger. She slept late every morning. She played games all day. She laughed with friends online. She ordered packages every week. New clothes arrived often. New shoes. New jewelry. My stepmother smiled at her. She called her precious. She called her beautiful. I heard none of those words. I woke up early every day. Before the sun. I cleaned the house. I washed the dishes. I cooked meals. I scrubbed floors. I carried heavy bags from the market. Sometimes my arms shook. Sometimes my back hurt. I brought water. I folded clothes. I fixed what was broken. I did everything. And still, no one noticed. No one said thank you. Sometimes I spoke. Sometimes I asked for help. My stepmother only said, "This is your duty." Slowly, I learned to stay quiet. I learned to disappear. At night, I lay in bed and stared at the ceiling. I wondered if my life would always be like this. When I turned 18, something changed again. My stepmother started talking about Lucy's future. She is grown now, she said. She needs a good man. She must look beautiful. She must be seen. There will be a school fair, she said. Many boys will be there. Wear your best dress. Smile nicely. We will choose carefully. I listened from the corner. My heart felt heavy. My father heard it too. He looked at me. And after a pause, he said, "Emily, you can go as well. Maybe someone will notice you too." I felt something warm inside me. Hope. That night, I gathered my courage. I asked my stepmother gently, "Can I have a new dress? My old one is torn. It doesn't fit anymore." She laughed loudly. "A new dress? For you? No. You have clothes already. Wear those. Lucy is waiting." The day of the fair arrived. Lucy stood in front of the mirror. She looked stunning. A white dress. A gold necklace. My stepmother adjusted her hair. She smiled proudly. I stood behind them. I wore my old dress. The color was faded. The fabric was thin. I wanted to hide. At the fair, people turned to look at Lucy. Boys smiled at her. I walked behind quietly. No one will see me, I thought. Then, something unexpected happened. I felt someone looking at me. I turned around. There he was. A young man. Calm eyes. A gentle smile. He stepped closer. "Hello," he said. "What is your name?" I was shocked. "Emily," I whispered. He smiled wider. "I noticed you today," he said. You helped an old woman. You picked up fallen books. You smiled at children. You are very kind. My heart beat fast. Lucy's face darkened. We must go now, she said sharply. Mother is waiting. She pulled me away. But before I left, the young man smiled again. I thought about him for days. A week later, my stepmother surprised me. Lucy will wear your old dress, she said. You will wear hers. I didn't understand. But I obeyed. At the fair again, I wore the beautiful dress. The necklace rested on my neck. People stared. People whispered. Who is she? She looks different. The young man found me quickly. You are amazing, he said. I want to know your family. May I visit your home? Lucy clenched her fists. My stepmother forced a smile. Days later, my stepmother sent me to the park. Go pick flowers, she said. We need them for decoration. I felt uneasy. But I went. The ground was slippery. I lost my balance. Pain shot through my leg. I couldn't move. I was alone. I was scared. With shaking hands, I called the young man. He came immediately. He carried me home. He brought food, medicine. He visited every day. He never complained. Slowly, my heart healed too. My father watched quietly. One evening, he spoke. Emily, he said. I see you now. I am proud of you. Tears filled my eyes. My stepmother grew colder. Lucy became bitter. They tried to hurt me with words. But I stayed calm. I focused on my studies. On my work. The young man and I grew closer. We talked for hours. We laughed. We supported each other. I realized. This was love. He loved my heart. Not my appearance. At a family gathering, my stepmother tried again. To make Lucy shine. And me fade. But when he arrived, he walked straight to me. Emily, he said. I choose you. Just the way you are. My father smiled. Months later, he asked me to marry him. I said yes. Our wedding was simple. But full of love. Now, I am free. I am respected. I am loved. Life was unfair. But I stayed kind. I stayed patient. And that changed everything.